Good morning, everyone. It is 8:59 a.m. and it's July 14th. So for this vlog, I show you guys the reality of being around home as a post-grad and still navigating the new transition into my life. Last week's vlog was the bubble run vlog. That was a 5K that I went to. So it's kind of interesting that I did it as like an annual thing. So in the meantime, I'm eating breakfast right now. So we've got a bagel with, like everything bagel, with dairy-free cream cheese and salmon. I highly recommend it because you still get your protein for the morning. I do remember when I was in Spain, there would be lox, like salmon lox, on the table served, and I would pick some up, and then some other meats like salami, prosciutto, and other foods that were accommodating to my needs. So I'm kind of bringing that back through my breakfast. And then, of course, can't forget coffee. I selected a good week to film this week because as of last week, it was a lot of brainstorming, but I do have a solid itinerary of what I want to do for the week, as listed in my new planner. So, and I also have it on my Notion too, obviously. So today's agenda is flow class at 10:30 a.m. and then CAD volunteering at noon. Yep, I do this to make sure I have a routine for myself because that's how people on the spectrum thrive. Around this time, what I've been doing, aside from CAD volunteering and gym stuff, yes, it's true. I'm saying this for real. I've started a fitness goal to build up some muscle. Well, I'll explain later why. Aside from trying to not only finding a routine for myself, but also still job searching and applying for jobs, thinking of MFA, whatnot. It's like going back and forth, and it just feels like I'm being pulled in multiple directions.
It's 10:11 a.m. right now, so I'm at Vasa Fitness, my local gym, so I'm about to head inside for a flow class because I have not done one yet. So at least I booked it, which is good. This is my exciting part of the day. This is my favorite part because I get to work out in the morning at times, and it's such a great way to keep a routine in check. So, yep, and then I also have volunteering at noon, so this class is from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m., so let's get a good workout in. So it's 11:46 a.m., so then I have volunteering at noon, so I have to get there right now. So it takes about, let's say, 10 minutes or so to get there. I mean, it's such an easy drive. Well, first off, in conclusion, I had a really nice yoga flow session. Might have been tricky in some parts, but hey, we power through. I swear, I did my best to bear with sore muscles, everything. I'm still recovering from my training sesh, which I had last week, my strength training. So it's okay, we're making progress. So in the meantime, once we get to the shelter, I'm gonna change out of my workout attire and then we'll be on our way to volunteer. So in this bag, we've got my essentials for the day, my camera, planner, everything, you name it all. So whenever I complete a task, I have the luxury of checking it off and then doing the next thing. So, yep, boom, did that off the list, and now we'll be heading on our way to volunteer. Lock and load. Alright everyone, it's 2:03 p.m. so I just got done with my volunteer shift for the day. Usually around this time it all varies if I volunteer in the morning or daytime, like in the afternoon. I usually don't get lunch. I mean, I've gone through days where I've just had 2 meals a day and it best fits me. So I'm gonna go home and change out of my volunteer outfit, and then we'll get back to our status real quick. So on the road we go again. So now that we've checked things off the list, we had our fitness class, we had CAD volunteer. Honestly, not gonna lie, it does get intense at times, so because it just all becomes a part of my... it just feels like I have this pressure that I'm dealing with every few days or so, and I'm just like, I really hope I get a job soon and all that stuff, but it'll be okay. The summer is also a good reminder for myself to take a break because I think I might have taken college too seriously. Perhaps a little too seriously. Okay, in the meantime, let's do a little 30-minute/hour of trying to get productive and get things done. Good morning, guys. It's now 9 a.m., so here we are with my salmon bagel, and then my iced coffee. Kind of an everyday thing. Well, in this case, since I used the last bit of the salmon, at times my breakfast options change. During my spare time, I like to continue brainstorming video ideas and also going on about planning in case, well, to get my mind ready, because like last minute changes, not a good match with my brain. It just doesn't work. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat my food and then we'll change into a different outfit. Well, just for temporarily. Okay, here we are. Wow. So it's 11:22 a.m. So I at least got through one task for the day, which is good. I'm just like, you know what, today's a time to take a, like, even though it's Tuesday, I'm just like, I'm just at a loss of words nowadays. Whenever I'm trying to think of what jobs I'm looking into and kind of juggling between that and also moving on from college, and I owe you guys an honest explanation. And now I want to share with you the things that I've been discovering into my self-healing journey and in post-grad. So if you guys know, you know that I started this shortly after graduating college. Basically consists of trying to find a system that benefits with my situation in how it applies to neurodivergence and also what I may talk about and how it may add on to the vlogs, because I think I've explained this in a few vlogs, but DePod, oh gosh, they have given me a reason to keep up with this awesome stuff because they loved it, and that made me really happy. And just honestly, moving on from college is such a struggle. It sucks, but life just keeps telling us to do so. I do remember from getting an email with someone I keep in touch with, if you guys know. When I first reached out to her, she added on saying that it's difficult to let go, but life just keeps asking us to do so, especially in the midst of hard transitions. And over the course of, let's see, when did I graduate? Yep, May 2025. And it's been a month, almost 2 months since graduating college, and it's honestly been stressful, I'll tell you. Like, I still want to get to my endeavors, and I still want to remain in touch with the people that mean the most to me, because as you grow, it's like your relationships are shifting, your perspectives on certain ideas are shifting, and it can get complicated to explain. Yep, and oh yeah, it's about time that I say this. As of the end of the month, I also spoke up about my
my orientation. Yep, it's true. So let me pull that up real fast. Give me a minute. Yep, it's true. Now that I've addressed this. It was like a letter, like a note to my high school self. I stated that 5 years ago, I was right, that I considered myself to be bisexual. So, yep, for those that don't know that, surprise. Well, I guess you did pretty much know that. I never really had the time to really speak more about this. And let me tell you how that felt. That changed my life. So, 5 years ago, my 17-year-old self knew that she was bi, and that is me today. And throughout college, what added more to it was surrounding myself with people who were able to make connections with me where I came from, whether it was through the classes, fun events, and conversations, and to this day I still think of DePaul as they became part of my why. And yes, that was in honor of Pride Month, as it should be recognized every day, not just June. In fact, July is Disability Pride Month, FYI. So, yep, it was like the summer that I came out as bisexual, and I have become open about that. Well, it's just only to few very good friends and my mom, and also my former teachers too. Yeah, they know about who I'm meant to be like, and it was definitely the most powerful thing that I've written about, and it was like, well, it was much better than just remaining closeted for the rest of my life. And then when my best friend asked me about it, she was like, how would you like to be addressed, as, like, queer, bisexual? I don't really look at it as a label, it's way beyond the label. I mean, I just know deep down in my heart that I don't really see myself as a straight woman. There's no possibility. It's like, sure, I may be bi, but I do love women, and I want to be there for women. Even to this day, I'm just still exploring the bisexual elements within me. So hopefully that would lead me to opening more gates. To this day, I'm very glad that I got to open up about this stuff, and it definitely felt a lot good to get it off my chest and just help me push forward instead of just being stuck into my own head. Over the course that I've learned through my self-healing journey and what I've been discovering during college and also post-college, I'll tell you that this journey has never been easy, so it's not a one and done thing, it's an ongoing. I didn't think I would ever be open about what things have been going on with my life. It's a lot of big changes and a lot of processing. I'm pretty sure I might have opened about this through my films, but yep, I'm on the autism spectrum. I've known that I've had it for long as I remember, and at times I can run into episodes where I get fixated in my head that I can't focus, and the anxiety drives over and leads me to fall into black and white thinking. Growing up with that has led me to having the most complicated relationship with myself since ever. Here's a few things that I've been working on in order to fix that, like help restore my relationship with myself. The first thing would be boundaries. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have never set a freaking boundary in your life, but fortunately I've learned how to do it through college. So, well, by boundary, as in other words, what I'm trying to say is learning to listen to my mind and body when it gets past my threshold limit, and I'm trying to remind myself to pause and not worry about it any longer. Because in stressful situations, it can get tough to navigate, that's for sure. So, one of the things that I've been doing as of post-grad, aside from the job searching struggles and whatnot, is definitely making sure I have a routine for myself. like trying to get myself to do at least about 1 or 2 simple tasks to do that can be easily accomplished, like let's say a cleaning little bit around my desk area or my bedroom. And also making time to be around cats. That's another good way. We love a good cat therapy time, which I did as of yesterday. And also, because of my gym membership thingy that I started, it's definitely helped me a lot with coping with the anxieties, and way healthier than just relying on alcohol, binge eating. And now, I want to ask you guys, so if you're in my situation, I would love to add on that no one is ever alone in this, and I'm sure my college buddies are on the same level here. And that's another thing that I learned from Chris. Yeah, she said to me that you are certainly not alone in that phase, because there are people out there that are kind of in the similar playing field. Like, she wants me to keep bettering myself, and I would love to thank her for that. So she's been encouraging me to do that. So I'm gonna end this vlog right here and right now, because I'd like to give myself a good amount of slack, and I know what you guys are gonna say. Sure, honey, take all the time you need, queen. And I definitely anticipate that I won't be crying in every freaking video. That's totally okay. If I need to cry, I just cry it out, which I might have out of my mascara. Okay, so thank you guys for kind of bearing with me during this uneasy time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog anyway. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and let's comment below the queen emoji. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, peace out. Bye!
To see me, I can see how my world